Players out of position. Szoboszlai thinks over the top. Richie. Oh, what a goal. Richie, spectacular finish. Cool as ice. It's for the teams, for the badge. Survived then. Luckily, the shot didn't test out Crespo. We could put the game to bed now. Bernard off the bench. 4 minutes added on. 2 minutes of it played. João Felix. Bernard played in behind. He's just got too much pace for Simakan. And he makes it free. He makes it free. His home debut in front of the home crowd. He entertains them and bags himself a brace off the bench. We're back with another episode. This is episode 82 of this Manchester United series. As you guys can see, the first game of this episode is going to be against Viktoria Plzen and match day 2 in Group A. After that, we have the Manchester derby at home at Old Trafford. And then we're going to take a trip to the Emirates for the third match of the episode. For the last game, match day 3 in the Champions League, we're going to be playing Eintracht Frankfurt. In terms of last episode, we did have back-to-back victories. So we won all 4 of our games. And yeah, we won the game against Betis. We won 4-0, 3-0 against Tottenham Hotspur, 4-0 against Leicester City, and 3-0 against Watford. Hopefully we can continue our goal-scoring form and also keep everything tight at the back, just like we did in the previous episode. In terms of Martinez, he is still out with an injury, and if you guys don't remember, Mendes also went out with a 2-month injury due to I think it was something to do with his elbow. I don't want to say, I think it was was it a fracture or something like that? I can't remember. Let's double check. What is it? A broken elbow. Okay, a broken elbow for 2 months. That's calm. In terms of the squad, you guys should already know from the last episode, everybody's chipping in, everyone's doing well. We haven't played any games since then, so the stats haven't changed. But yeah, Roberto Ruiz, we are still trying to develop him as a box-to-box midfielder. If we haven't really shown you yet, this is what his attributes look like. So his work rate is something that we want to improve upon. His defensive work rate, because we want him up and down the pitch. Obviously, his stamina will improve during the course of his development, and we don't really need his skill moves up. I want him to be more technical than a skillful player. He's already quick and agile. Like skipping past players with quick players like that isn't an issue. So yeah, I just need my midfielders to do the basic stuff. I don't need them to have like the full range of being able to dribble, having a good pass and a good shot. I just want them to be neat and tidy in the midfield, and so far Ruiz is looking good when it comes to being in the midfield 3. I don't want to waffle too much at the start of the episode. I want to get right into the action. We are going to take a look at the youth academy at some point in this video and renew some more contracts. But yeah, as I said, we're going to get into the gameplay. Hopefully we get off to a flying start in this episode like the last one. And we don't want to concede any more sloppy goals. So yeah, we're going to field a strong side. So the question is, are the Czech Republican side ready for the storm that's about to be upon them? Like I said, we are going to field a strong side, but a side that is also rotated. Crespo's in goal at the back. We have Alvarado, João Victor, Corbett and McHugh. In the midfield, we have Ericsson, Szoboszlai and Bellingham. On the left-hand side up top, we have Gallo. Down the middle, we have Richie. On the right-hand side, we have Anthony. Ericsson. Almost caught there. Here's Alvarado. Anthony. Szoboszlai. Gonna lay it off into Alvarado. Back into Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai in the box. Left foot strike. Wide on that left-hand post. The goalkeeper most likely would have been beaten if it was on target. Sometimes it takes a few tries for Szoboszlai to hit the back of the net. 16 minutes played is quite boring so far. João Victor. Go attacking. Here's McHugh. Gallo. Gallo still holding on to the ball. McHugh. Bellingham. Anthony. Richie gets the shot off. 1-0. We had to be patient in that moment. They were following us every step of the way. So all one-sided at the minute in terms of possession. In terms of the side that looks threatening. Alvarado on this right-hand side. Bellingham. McHugh. It's going to take on the defender in the box. Puts the ball into the centre, cleared up by Tajani. Followed up with a header away by Czech. Buka to Jerka. Marino. Well done again, McHugh. Solid defending. Gallo to Szoboszlai. Ball over the top by Szoboszlai. Into Anthony, gets the head off. And there's a save from the goalkeeper. It remains 1-0, 35 minutes gone on the clock. Like I said before, with a more positive side. Trying to find ways to break down the opposition. Second half is underway. We'll attack it to the right. Plzen now attack it to the left. Let's start the second half off strong. We could do so with a goal, and that's exactly what we've done. Szoboszlai plays Richie in behind, and he bags himself a brace. Like the second half, we just flick a switch. As soon as we get this game kicked off, we have the eye of the needle in front of goal. Cool as ice, a lovely finish yet again. No one putting me under any pressure. Gibson's miles behind Richie. Szoboszlai. Oh, should have just slipped it in for Richie a lot earlier. All played forward into Czech. Down this left-hand side. Czech cuts in. Tries to pick out a pass for a teammate. I don't know why I've played it right back to Crespo in such a dangerous scenario. We come out unscathed. Oh, come on. Why is Szoboszlai just walking around? Get forward. Alvarado. Richie. Here we go. Richie, Anthony. Anthony rolls it into the opposite corner. And here we go again. It's going to be another goal glut. Another landslide. We're having fun already. Poor first touch there. 60 minutes on the clock. We're 3-0 up at the minute. 3-0 lead. Seem to be comfortable this season. 60% to their 40. In control from start to finish. Here's Bellingham. Alvarado drills it into Richie. Nice back heel into Bellingham. 4-0. Lovely stuff from my players. And we just continue to play sides off the park. It just gets ridiculous each time we get forward in the second half of games. Every opportunity we get, we look like finishing it. Especially if we take the opportunity serious and not muck about. This is what we're capable of. Just shutting out games. Parkinson. Pass intercepted by João Victor. We have McHugh down on the left-hand side. Bellingham in the centre. Switches play to the right. Alvarado can take it down. It's going to take on Gibson. The Colombian floats a left foot cross in. Cleared out by Czech. Doesn't go as far as Richie on that back post. I tried to finesse it. Didn't catch the ball sweet enough. Silva. Corbett. McHugh on the left-hand side. Plays on it. Inside into Gallo. Opportunity to slip. Szoboszlai in behind is intercepted. Oh, decent interception there by Corbett. We're not going to speak about that animation there because it's really mucked things up just now. Ball played over the top into Czech. Looks like he swapped wings. Czech finds a way to get into his teammate. And Crespo's alive and alert for the ball into the centre of the 6-yard box. He rolls out into Anthony. Let's go. Going to set off on a run. Will it be a solo one? Probably not. Dink it over the top. Rashford gets the ball under control. His shot is saved. And Anthony's there for the follow-up. 5-0 as the scoreline. We're just going to walk through this group. I can sense it. I can smell the blood in the air. Check. Into Czech. 2 minutes remaining. It was added on. Ball into the centre by Marino. Oh! We actually gave the ball right to the opposition whilst Crespo was on the ground. But never mind that. He gets right back up and pulls off pretty much the hardest shot that he's had to deal with all game. We have a corner kick for Viktoria Plzen. Ball goes into the box. Bellingham gets ahead on that. Referee blows the full-time whistle. 5-0 is the scoreline at the end of match day 2 in Group A between United and Viktoria Plzen. Another away victory. Another clean sheet. Solid defending. To be fair, we didn't have to do much defending because the final third took care of business the way that they're supposed to. Anthony again playing really well, got himself a brace. Richie also got himself a brace as well. Lovely days, lovely days. Okay, so we're about to give a professional contract to Patrick Carr. Our squad number is below 45, so we can afford to do so. I know it's going to be a setback on the target, which is 43. Still got a few more faces to move on. But yeah, Patrick Carr's going to get a professional contract now. In terms of Hugh Hewitt, he's grown by 15 years of age, overall potential between 80 to 94. He's someone that I signed towards the end of last season. Abu Ahmed is still looking good, overall 64, 15 years of age. He's a hot prospect. We are currently working on turning him into a number 10. We also have Attila Kiss. I don't know how to pronounce that. Probably will find out off camera. So yeah, his overall's also gone up by 162 is his overall. His potential is 84 to 90. So we continue to get gems, even though we know that the series is coming to an end. The show must go on. Whoever takes over after us needs to inherit a well-oiled machine, and that's what we're going to continue to do, is oil this machine up with new prospects in the academy. And we're probably going to still make more moves in the market this season. Like I said, the show will always continue to go on, even when I'm not at the helm. One thing about my players, I'm going to pay them well, I'm going to pay them fair. So Dominic Szoboszlai, he has 230k on the table, which he's just accepted, a 2-year extension as well. So yeah, he's got about 4 years and 10 months remaining on this deal. Also, last season's £50 million signing has extended his deal by an extra 3 seasons on top of his 2 years remaining. He's going to be on 110k per week from 46k per week. So that's a massive jump for the young talented player. Top goal scorers in the league so far, as you can see, Erling Haaland has 1 goal more than Brobbey and Douglas Ritchie, who are 2nd and 3rd in the chart. Rodrigo's 4th with 5 goals, and Pulisic is 5th with 4 goals. So Chelsea, they've got 2 players in their final third that's up there with goals at the minute. Started off the season quite well with their goal scoring. In terms of United, we got Szoboszlai, who's behind Ritchie with 4 goals in the league. I don't think any other player in the final third has had as many starts as Ritchie, so I think Ritchie's probably in the pole position to get more goals out of all the strikers. In the press conference just before the Manchester derby, looking to get another victory on the bounce. And yeah, we've had good encounters with Manchester City recently on camera, so I want that to continue. We are the more dominant side on paper also, which is something that is quite rare to say in my save, because I tend to go for the unconventional players. Last season, or last FIFA cycle, I was playing with guys that had overall 70 deep into the career or deep into the save, just off the back of loyalty. This time around, there is a bit of loyalty with these players, but also there's a lot of growth. So on paper, my side is looking crazy. A lot of guys are looking like the best in the world, or one of the best in the world in their position. So yeah, our side is heavily bolstered. Definitely looking forward to this encounter. We should be playing them off the park. We battered Chelsea. It's the Manchester derby, and it's a rainy day at Old Trafford. The skies are grey, but hopefully we can brighten up the day with a demolition derby. Hopefully it's going to be in the favour of us, because we don't want to be the side that's embarrassed at home. We've been embarrassed before, and we're not going to allow it to happen again. I must say this is one of our best starts to a campaign, and I want it to remain that way. So let's take a look at the starting 11. Let's see how Manchester City are going to shape up against us. So we plan to play them off the park, and we're going to be using our 4-3-3 formation. Crespo's in goal. At the back we have Timber, LaCroix, Corbett and Malacia. In our midfield we have Calderon, Szoboszlai and Bellingham as our standing captain. Anthony's on the right hand side, Richie's down the middle as our number 9. Off the left hand side we have João Felix. Man City respond with Edison in goal. At the back they have Hakimi, Konate, Diaz and Hincapie. In the midfield they have Barella, Rodri and Tchouaméni. Madueke starting up top with Haaland and Phil Foden. So Tchouaméni and Konate, it's their first Manchester derby. Hopefully they're going to regret joining them, because what's about to happen to them is going to be rather embarrassing. They're going to want to return to their former clubs. Okay, so the home side get the game on the way. We're attacking to the right, City are attacking to the left. And yeah, been playing really well in the league. Want everything to remain as it is. Scoring goals, shutting the attackers out. But against sides like this, it's easier said than done. So we just got to show and prove it during the course of the 90. Timber, ball over the top into Anthony. Supposed to have the shot, early save, forced upon Edison. Wasn't supposed to skip there. I just wanted to quickly take it. João Felix Malacia plays the ball into the box. No one on the end of that. Don LaCroix, Calderon, Corbett, Felix. Oh, he still has the ball. Great strength from the Portuguese winger. Suppose like Anthony's offside. Madueke. Nice challenge there by Malacia. Stops him in his tracks as he tried to burst forward with the ball. Down his right-hand side. Ball played over the top into Richie. Ruben Diaz comes across to get ahead to it. Hakimi almost caught in possession. Madueke to Haaland. Overlap and run from Hakimi. Haaland plays a nice ball forward into Tchouaméni. Cuts it back into Haaland. See, have the ball as Hakimi. Haaland inside the penalty area, shot deflected. It was a difficult save to make, and Crespo steps up to the occasion. The nice Haaland, the first goal of the game, and that's their first shot on target. It's a real back and forth with possession. Both sides are trying to create goal scoring opportunities. Done Crespo. Referee. Please give me... Oh, no, we kept it in. I was about to say, please give me that handball. I know I played on. It's worth a try. Calderon. Malacia. Bellingham. Returns it to Malacia. Felix turns. Malacia back into Felix. Richie slips in Szoboszlai. Oh, come on, get the ball. Szoboszlai's on the ground. I think Ederson got the ball, and the ball into the center was really poor. That's the downside to it being manual. You really need to proper aim for a target. Can't just spam crosses and expect the quality to be consistent. Madueke bursting forward, tried to pick out the pass in behind for Haaland. They're just going to keep spamming right now. Come out on top. In that encounter, Richie, João Felix, he has Hakimi racing behind him to try catch up. We cut it back into Szoboszlai. Oh, takes the shot. I thought that was in. But he doesn't get the shot on target. It goes wide on the left-hand post of Ederson's goal. Most likely had it covered anyway. Falls kindly to Hakimi. Barella. It's got Haaland running in behind. 1-2 between Barella and Madueke. The pressure's on us at the minute. Barella. I don't think City are going to let up. They're going to keep attempting to play tiki-taka football. They almost broke free or broke through. Haaland gets a shot off, and Corbett puts the block in. All crossed into the box. Oh, no, get it out now. It's getting a bit too jammy for my liking. We're going to head off into the intervals. 0-0 currently. I'm not disappointed with the way we perform. We're playing against one of the sides we should consider as title contenders. Second half is underway. It's 0-0 as the game is at a reset. So it's been quite difficult to break City down this time around. I think the new faces in the squad have helped them become solid at the back. But hold that thought. We can take the lead early on in the second half. Ederson's solid performance in this game. The nice Szoboszlai. As I was saying, they're very structured at the back, very disciplined. They're not committing too many players forward, so we can't hit them on the break as easy as we have before in the past. Oh, Madueke through on goal. Ooh. Save from Crespo. Sorry if I'm loud. I got a bit too close to the mic. Reacted to that. Well done, Crespo. Does really well to deny Madueke in a one-on-one situation. What is Calderon doing? He's been really poor in the center of the park with his passing. Defensively, he's played well, though. Referee. It's the Manchester derby. I know it, and I get it. But that cannot stand. We need something to happen. This guy, man, he needs to step up to the plate. That's a challenge that is just unforgivable. Ball goes in. Cleared up by Inacio. Headed down by Anthony. Szoboszlai. Back into Anthony. Bellingham. Thinks over the top. I thought Richie was gonna make a move for that, not Anthony. As see, give the ball up near the halfway line. We're back at it again. Referee handball. The decision goes our way. Szoboszlai standing over this free kick. Szoboszlai hits it, gets it on target. Ederson tested, makes the save nonetheless. Bernard, he's making his way on for Richie. Bellingham is being replaced by Roberto Ruiz. So some personnel changes being made in hopes of taking the lead, breaking the deadlock. As you can see, it remains 0-0, 75 minutes on the clock. Szoboszlai finds Anthony. Anthony plays the ball into the box, and Ederson has an easy cross to deal with. Barely any direction on that. As I said before, you have to be really precise where you're aiming your crosses with manual crossing. Some cases is a benefit, some cases it's a hindrance if you're not being accurate. Foden drills it into the box. Come on, stop that from happening. Just stop it from happening. And why is Malacia taking a touch? Why can't he just clear his lines first time? Madueke smashes it in at that back post. And it's going to be a really tough final 13 minutes now, because it's been difficult to break City down. And now that they've taken the lead, they can just pretty much sit back or probably take the game by the scruff of the neck, as the momentum is most likely going to shift after that goal. Anthony, oh, come on, Anthony, turn a lot faster than that. Man City defenders have had our number all game long. Ooh, a mistake might be the thing that disappoints them. Bernard, again, someone that we could guarantee goals from, doesn't hit them where it hurts when they made a mistake. We need to be punishing them. We've got 8 minutes remaining. We're going to make more changes. Dropping points in back-to-back games is not our thing. Oh, come on. Come on. Bernard, what are you doing, man? His weak foot is so bad. I forgot he's one-star weak foot. I went with it to try to go across the keeper. We needed a player in a clutch moment like that could step up with the right amount of composure, with the right finishing. He was almost that guy. It's just that his weak foot is 1 star. Ball goes into the box. Come on, distribute that quickly, Ederson. Don't waste time. Crespo's off his line as well. Look at this guy time wasting. Oh, referee. Referee, do something about this. Help me out. Come on, man. Didn't deserve to go out like this. We had a lot of chances. Disappointing result. We've dropped all 3 points against City at home yet again. Look at this smug bastard. Look at the smile on his face. Guy don't win anything. He doesn't win anything. All he does is just take 3 points off of us at home and gives it the big one. Can't believe Noni Madueke is the guy that dealt the final blow in that game. It's quite frustrating because we were in the game for most of the part. We looked like we was going to take the lead a lot of the time. Very wasteful in front of goal, if I'm honest with you. And I'm quite disappointed in Bernard for not taking that last. He had 2 opportunities, in fact. He could have actually got the winner if we put the first one away and took the second one. But you win some, you lose some. You can't win every game in a league campaign. As you can see, it has had an effect on us on the table. We are currently 1 point behind Liverpool. We're about to go into this next game against Arsenal. And hopefully we have the right response after that defeat. We can't allow that to derail our task this season, which is to retain the league title for the 7th or the 6th time, because we're going to win it for the 7th time. Because I've been at the wheel essentially for almost, this is the 7th season. 7 seasons I've been at the wheel. And we can't allow games like that to throw us off. Our form isn't always going to be permanent. Form is temporary, class is permanent, as you already know. So a tough battle at the Emirates. We are currently 2nd place, 1 point below Liverpool, and more drop points will be detrimental to our title siege at the start of the campaign. I did enjoy being unbeaten, but It doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. But yeah, like I said before the match, we need to bounce back. We haven't rotated too much. Kone, he's in for Bellingham. We're going to stick with Calderon. Going to back our players, our CDM going into this match. Gallo will get a start over Felix. Richie's back as our number 9, but no, he's not in the starting. He's not in the starting 11, not in the squad at all. We're gonna have Rashford on the bench. So yeah, we still got a good amount of firepower. It's just about taking our chances. It's not like we didn't create any in that last match. And that's yeah. Oh, come on, McTominay is the captain for Arsenal in this match. Can't remember what season we got rid of McTominay. It was quite early on in the series. Pieters, Kovacic, Miranda. Kovacic on the cutback. Miranda looks for Guendouzi instead. Kovacic gets the shot off, and Crespo makes the save at his near post. Arsenal making or letting their intentions be known early on. Calderon. João Victor next to LaCroix for this game. Manu Kone. Anthony. Don't know what Timber was doing. Like, I don't always want to have to press L1 to trigger the overlap and run. It's in his instruction. Malacia. Referee, man. Them crunching challenges there. Look, even Calderon's reaction says it all. Referee's just having a mare. Timber. Go on, Anthony, turn. Get off of me, man. Referee just doesn't want to do his job. Suppose like ball in to the box. Richie tried to find Kone, maybe hitting it across the keeper. Would have done us some good in that moment. There's going to be more opportunities. Wormleighton. His pass is intercepted by João Victor. Malacia picked out down the left-hand side, puts a ball into the box. Oh, there's a mistake there by the defender, getting in the way of his goalkeeper. But luckily, it didn't prove to be costly in that situation. They keep attempting balls into the box. Quinton Timber to Pieters. McTominay, Wormleighton. Saka down his right-hand side. Checks back for some support from Wormleighton. Arsenal making their way forward quite well. They found their way into the penalty area. Pieters gets the shot off, and again at the near post. Crespo has to do his job. Does it quite well. The ball wasn't executed good enough either. Oh, Miranda drills it in. Well done, LaCroix. But the key in that moment is to not panic and press anything. The whole point is to get in the way of the cross first, see how the player gets the ball under control, and then you make the decision from there. Often or not, I'm just spamming X, and that's how we end up trying to pass it out from the back, and we make mistakes. Timber into Richie. Suppose like tries to do a 1-2 Richie, and again Arsenal are alert to it. Kovacic, Quinton Timber, as Pieters ahead of him. Gonna have Malacia press him instead. João Victor intercepts the pass. Oh, referee, man, again. Finally, a card has been shown in this encounter. Timber. Suppose like plays the ball into the box. No, it's blocked by Valentini again. He handles the ball. It's a dangerous position to concede a free kick. So we have Szoboszlai standing over this one. Szoboszlai hits it. Oh, hits the top of the bar. Valentini plays one ball forward into Pieters. Timber, Guendouzi. It's getting a bit confusing because of the sunlight. And it's beaming on the players' kits. It is a distraction from looking at this white ball. So with the sun beaming on the kit and the ball being white, it's hard to actually see what Arsenal are doing in my box. Suppose like Anthony shot, safe from behind. 1-2 between Timber and Richie. Timber keeps going and Valentini cuts across as Timber was running out of energy there. I'm gonna do better on the press. What's Anthony doing the joke, man? The guy's doing a weird circular motion when he could just press the guy into a mistake. Come on, man. It's one of them games where I'm getting really frustrated at the ball retention. Crespo again. He's making the better saves out of him and Hein, and that's because Arsenal are creating chances and we're doing nothing at all with the ball. More firepower on the pitch for Arsenal. We need to look to our bench ourselves. Peters. Ball played into the box. McTominay. Shot from Costello Jr. Sabozlai makes the block on. Who's showing support down this right side? No, I'm just going to do this. It's getting ridiculous. My players are acting like they don't want to be on the field anymore. Richie. Where's the support, man? These men are jokers. They've been real jokers in this episode. Quinton Timber. Saka into Wembley. Well done, Malacia. Solid defending from him in this game, but his distribution out from the back has been just as bad as everyone else's. On Shao Felix, he's just come onto the pitch. Please brighten up my game. Final ball's not there. Saka. Malacia. Was the ball high up the pitch? Could be very helpful for us, very useful. Sabozlai in front of goal, high, and again makes an important stop this time around. Probably our best opportunity of the game. Fall into one of our clinical number 10s. Again, our shooting boots are missing. 75 minutes on the clock, got 15 minutes remaining. Keep that in, Malacia. I hate these animations. Nice. Rashford is on for Richie. Manu Kone is being replaced by Jude Bellingham. Oh, what has gone on there, man? What kind of weird footwork is this? What kind of weird footwork is that? He's just gliding on the ball across the ground, like. Come on, Rashford. First touch is always poor. Always poor. Ball played into the box. Go on, Rashford. Get a head on that useless guy. Shield the ball, LaCroix. Anthony turns. Left foot strike across the keeper. He makes the save again. We're going to keep firing shots at him. No luck in that scenario there. Try to head it back down into Anthony. Valentini's had a solid game at the back. Well done, Ericsson. Anthony. Ball played into the box. Costello Jr. gets it away. Header from Bellingham. Shao Felix up against Wembley. Sabozlai. Oh, McTominay's there. 4 minutes remaining, still 0-0. Ball drilled up the pitch. Palms are really sweating. This is an intense battle. I'm trying to get the winner. Throwing everything I have at it. Just can't make anything stick in front of goal. No matter how many times the distribution's poor and we get the ball back. Can't seem to find a break. Here's Anthony. Anthony hits it across the keeper. He finds the winner. 3 minutes remaining in the game. In the dire moments of injury time, Anthony, the best in the world, has struck. And hopefully it's the only goal to come. We need to defend. We want the 3 points really badly. We struggled to get that out of these players. Let's not ruin it now. Look at this. Ball played into Anthony. Burst into space. First touch. Gets the ball out of his feet. Shoots across the keeper with his right foot. And that, Bernard, is how to hit the ball with your weak foot. Anthony, the best in the world again, lighting up stadiums, no matter if it's at home or away. Best believe he's going to put on a show for us. Players like Anthony, who have a second win in the second half of the game. He's definitely very, very impactful off that right-hand side. And yeah, again, we find ourselves with 3 points. Hopefully, that does us some good. Hopefully, Liverpool have dropped some points. Probably haven't, but we just need to continue to play the games that are in front of us and see out the victories like this. So match day 3 is underway in Group A. We're on German soil now. This episode, we got 2 wins, 1 defeat. We want to make it a 3rd win. In the last couple of games, we've been very wasteful in front of goal. Created quite a few chances, just didn't take them at all. Defensively, we switched off once or twice, which proved to be costly, definitely against Man City. I was going to go in with the 3-4-3 formation, but I thought I don't think it will be necessary. I think we can play them off the park with just 3 in the midfield and 3 up top. Let's go. Felix, first touch wasn't great. I was going to cut it back. Go on, Bellingham, get the ball out your feet. Well done. Gets tackled by Jedson Fernandez. Matanovic, nice tackle. Go on, Lecroy. Oh, there's a ball in behind. I could see it. Come out, keeper. Deal with it. Well done, Crespo. Didn't have to do too much. The striker tried to dink him. He just charged down the shot legally outside the box. Suppose like Anthony. Tried to cut it in. Ram was in the way. Lecroy. Half an hour gone. Still 0-0. Ball over the top by Anthony. Bernard takes it down. Plays it into the centre himself. Cleared out by Costa. It's a quite a frustrating game so far. Matanovic. Will dink forward into Fagioli. Come on, João Felix, man. Bernard. It's a buzz like, come on, we need it. Why is everyone taking so long, man? He should be busting the gut. João Felix doesn't even find the back of the net. 1, he wasn't running with me, and 2, when he actually does get the ball, he doesn't dispatch the opportunity. Wasteful, very wasteful. The ball under control. We're being pressed by Frankfurt. Well done, Ericsson. Bellingham. Continue running, Anthony. He does a lot of stopping. It's just not enough. It's not enough from the winger. Not enough from anybody on the pitch right now. Bernard, very quiet. There's Ericsson. 1 opportunity for Bernard. 1-0. It's been a shocking performance so far from the outfield players. But we'll take it. We'll take it. We need to build from here. The quality of passing has dropped in this episode. Also, the taking of chances. Switch of play to the right hand side. Zaraga, Matanovic, shot blocked. 1 minute added on. Fagioli with another attempt. Again, Crespo not having to deal with much. Second half underway. I don't know why there's a weird shadow hovering around Bellingham. Oh no, I think it's just that part of the stadium. Certain parts of the stadium. There's a Bernard to wiggle out of that little congested area. Malacia, Bellingham heads it down. Sabozlai should be putting that away for 2. Should be putting that away for 2. It's a decent chance being created right in front of us. It's better than what we were doing in the first half. Sabozlai smashes this in. Jedson Fernandez heads it away. Ericsson. Right now, he's the player dictating the tempo. Ball played in by Malacia. Header from Bernard. Should be on target. Felix. Sabozlai thinks over the top. Bernard. Tried to shift the ball into his right foot. No luck there. Bernard slips in. Anthony. Anthony makes it 2. We were criticising him towards the end of the first half, but it seems to me he's able to work his magic even when he's not playing too well. We're the only side that's trying to apply the pressure. But we look really bad in attempting to do so. Felix. We're up in the tempo in the second half. Another drag shot by Bernard. starting to see why he could potentially be a number 10. So 2 early second half changes being made. Fabio Gallo is making his way on for Felix. We're also taking off LaCroix. We're bringing on João Victor. Pass is intercepted by Timber. Back to keeper. Normally I would play it out of a sticky situation, but my IQ's gotten a bit better. Go right back to keeper in that scenario. Gallo got Melasse overlapping. Plays the ball into the center. Go on, Bernard. Again, another heading opportunity wasted by the Frenchman. Again. Oh, ball over the top. Who's that? There's Blas. Plays it to the opposite wing. Matanovic. Jedson Fernandez. Matanovic. Lino. Tries to ball roll there. João Victor. Really alert to his trickery and his mind games. Come on, Anthony, man. Get the ball under control. Worst thing you could have done is lose the ball there, and Fagioli smashes it into the back of the net. Anthony's just, oh no, he's coming off now. That's all I can say. Done, Ericsson. Clicked on by Timber. Bernard. Suppose like, saved by Ramage. Well done, Ericsson. Getting himself about. All played forward. João Victor's been really useful since entering the fray. Ruiz into Gallo. Let's go. Come on, we need to get bodies forward. Forget. We're going to shoot across the keeper with Gallo. Save from Ramage. And what is Bernard doing, man? This is what I mean about stupid animations. Really and truly, he should have been able to keep the ball on. 2 minutes added on. Stoppage time. Let's go, Gallo. Gallo. Richie. Oh, my goodness me, man. Guys, I don't know what it is. I have recently tweaked the sliders a bit, but I didn't change anything to do with the shooting. Just the pace of the game, just the speed and the tempo. And I improved the marking for both sides, which is probably why we're getting less goals. But what you guys are witnessing in this episode, it's not like me. Sorry. 2-1 is the scoreline at the end of this match. And yeah, we got the 3 points. I'm really bummed out by the amount of chances we missed in this match. But no, I was expecting him to be one of them overpowered guys where he rarely misses. But you could see that there's a lot of holes in his game. His weak foot being one of them. Anthony, another slow day at the office, but he bagged himself a goal nonetheless. I think all in all, it was a professional performance, but very wasteful in the final third.